I joined at Douglas Storage in my second year at NDSU for mechanical engineering. Renting out U-Hauls, cleaning out the storage facilities, moving stuff in the back for Terry. So, like grunt work. But as I was working there, they threw me in those. They offered me some side jobs working for Crotega or Steen, doing 3D modeling and Revit modeling for jobs and some haploids. And then, after getting to work on that, they were like, "Yeah, just come back next summer. We'll give you an internship." And so I threw out an application the following year at the end of my junior year, and they hired me on, and I worked for them for the 3 months over the summer. And at the end of the 3-month internship, they brought me on full-time. Mark approached me in my cubicle and said, "I'd like for you to work for us full-time." And I had 1 semester left, so I had to complete that out. But as soon as that last semester was done, they brought me on full-time working at Steen. Steen is very great at letting you know just how good you are at what you do. I have issues, like I'm kind of a perfectionist. I like to do everything right. And so I have to be reminded constantly by Richard and Mark and Scotty and Cheyenne and Kurt and everybody on the team. They'll go, "Dude, calm down. You're doing fine. It's meant to go like this. You're gonna be okay." Jobs can get stressful, but it's good to know that everybody on the team has my back. Like, it feels really good. They do an amazing job with mentors. As soon as I started working at Steen, I had Kurt, Scotty, Richard, Vic Papars was my cubicle neighbor. And so like all 4 of them were just in the area, and they were like, "If you have any questions, just come ask us." They had an onboarding program where you would have to go through all the calculators and stuff and get familiarized with the processes. They were just like super understanding with any question. I would come up and I'd be like, "So this is going to be a dumb question," because it had been something they had explained to me like 3 times already, and then they'd go, "There's no such thing as a dumb question. What do you need?" And even today, like I've been here, like I said, 19, 20 months. If I have a question, I can still go to Scotty and he'll be like, "Yeah, what's up? What do you need?" Like, I still feel that like they are there for me as a resource if I need that help. They are making sure I know what I'm doing at every step of the way. I think my favorite thing about my work is that it's tangible. You get that, like Mark had just given a speech a little bit ago about that sense of pride on the work you do. Because I have had jobs now, I've been here long enough, I've had jobs are under construction now. And so I can point to my parents and I'll be like, "Yeah, I worked on that." Or, "Oh yeah, my boss worked, my company's worked on that building." I think that's one of my favorite parts of the job is that tangible sense of pride I have for the work I do. Another thing I love about the job is the environment, the coworkers, everything's so family-like. Everything's, it's like it's a business, but it's very casual. Everyone understands we're all human and is very understanding in interactions. And it's a huge weight off my shoulders to not have to come to work and like act like a robot, and I can be myself at my job. I would say be ready for anything, probably, because the degree in the long term doesn't mean much. Like, it's just a piece of paper that sits on my desk. It doesn't really have anything to do with the job I do. Like, I'm a mechanical engineer, but the work I do, you don't have to be a mechanical engineer to do that. So I would say people graduating from college, be ready to do whatever you have to do for each other. I hope to see Steen grow and expand. I hope to see Steen flourish. I would love to be with this company for the next 30 years. I think that would be an awesome story to tell my children and my grandchildren. And I hope to see that Steen, kind of climbs the charts of the engineering world and becomes a flourishing company. I think that's what I'd like to see.